Rudy?
Yeah?
Today's lineup, why is Dr. Martin guesting on the medical segment?
Oh, no. The brilliant doctor we booked broke his wrist rollerblading, so Tad got his dad to fill in.
Oh, good idea. Tad was sitting on his seat. Thanks.
Anytime.
Liza?
Oh, Dr. Martin, thank you for coming to our rescue today.
My pleasure. Well, I've handled a lot of tense moments at the hospital, but I think television is out of my league.
Oh, I think you'll be brilliant.
I'm relying on my son to make me look good. Where is he, by the way?
I will find him. In the meantime, can I get you coffee or something?
No. I'm fine. Thank you.
All right, well, we're going to go very soon, so I'll be right back. Where the hell is Tad?
You are absolutely shameless, you know that?
The air in here is stifling. You know, the hotel management might frown on that sort of behavior, Tad.
I'll pay for whatever I break. Except maybe your neck. What's with the rented digs? Aren't you a little too old to turn pro?
For your information, I'm having my house fumigated.
Ah. Louse problem. I guess that's a occupational hazard when you lie down with every stray that crosses your path, huh?
Oh, my darling, you're giving me goosebumps.
Yeah. And you always did like it hot, didn't you, Marian?
Why don't I call room service, darling? We can discuss this over a bottle of champagne.
No. Thank you, but no. I wouldn't want it to cushion what I have to say.
Oh, well, you've already dressed me down in public.
Apparently you didn't get the message.
Maybe it was too subliminal.
I don't think so. After all, you single-handedly elevated the obvious to an art form. Pine Valley's most conspicuous slut.
It's really been nice chatting with you, Tad. I'd like you to leave now.
Not a chance. How dare you? Who the hell did you think you are to tell Dixie what happened between me and Liza?
I was looking out for my daughter's...
You were looking out for revenge and you know it.
So what if I was? Why not?
Why would somebody like you feel justified in single-handedly trying to destroy my marriage?
Why? Because you don't use people, Tad, and then just toss them away like tissues. You don't take your pleasure and then turn your back. Make someone care about you so you can have your way with them and then you just walk out the door? Just because you don't have any feelings, Tad, doesn't mean the rest of us are immune. You dismiss the love of a lifetime as a roll in the hay? Service with a smile? Oh, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, huh? Have you got any idea what that does to a woman? It just rips out her insides. And it leaves a hollow shell. And then all she hears are your footsteps echoing out of her life. And the lonely, pathetic sound of her own voice calling after you.
This isn't about your daughter, is it? This has nothing to do with me and Liza. It's about me and you.
You and I exist only in memory.
Obviously none of you have anything to say about it.
Oh, please. You're like all men. You could find sexual subtext in a paper cup.
Subtext? That outfit's about as subtle as a heart attack. Or do you always greet your visitors dressed in nothing but cleavage and a smile?
Oh, you always did have an overinflated image of yourself. Or like juvenile acne, you should have got outgrown it years ago.
And you should have outgrown your obsession over what happened between the three of us. Like you said, it's ancient history. Let it go.
Oh, really, Tad? Just like that?
Yeah, just like that. I've done everything I possibly could to apologize for what happened. Admitted I was a selfish, arrogant, self-centered kid playing a game that was over his head.
Oh, so finally you admit it was a game, do you?
Yeah. A very dangerous game with no winners. I was 17 years old. I didn't know the rules. What was your excuse? After all, you were old enough to know better.
Don't you dare try to insinuate that that lopsided triangle was my fault.
Why not? You're the only one keeping score. You want to tear it all open again, take a good look at it? Fine, let's do that. But let's go with the facts, shall we? You came on to me. You were a lonely, unfulfilled woman with too much money and too much time on your hands, and I was nothing but your teenage toy. You gave me money, clothes, expensive gifts. And I gave you what you wanted. In short, Mrs. Colby, you used me as much as I used you.
Oh, no, Tad. What you did was far worse. You slept with me in the morning, and then you slept with my daughter in the afternoon. Now, how do you think that made me feel, Tad? I imagined you comparing us. Do you have any idea how utterly defeated and humiliated I was?
I didn't then, but I do now. I've tried very hard to grow up, to admit my mistakes. But you're still the same. You're still lonely. You're still unfulfilled, and you're bitter. Marian, don't blame me for that.
Get out, Tad.
Not till I say what I came to say. History repeated itself with your daughter. And that was a mistake. But if you think it's a mistake I'm going to make with you, then forget it, because that's a part of my history I have absolutely no nostalgia for. I am a happily married man, and there's not a thing you can do about it. So you let it go, Marian. It's not my fault that you've got no one to love you. If you die all by yourself, you've got no one but yourself to blame. I wish you a long life, but you mess with me and mine, and I swear I'll make you regret it.
And no Tad. Rudy, have you seen Tad?
No, I haven't.
Well, this is not funny. Go in my office, hit the PA, have him paged. Stacy, we have a last-minute guest today, and I'm afraid the show's going to run a little short. Could you go to the video library and pick out some clips for filler? Thanks.
Paging Tad Martin. Would Tad Martin please report to Studio 2 for taping?
Hey, boss. You don't want to know.
You go to air in 15 minutes.
No, relax. It's plenty of time. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I guess you do. Subbing your dad for today's guest was very smart.
Thank you, I thought so.
It's just I'm afraid the show is going to be a little less than...
What?
Thrilling.
Liza? It's going to work out fine. Trust me.
I can try that for a change.
Our whole situation.
What do you mean, rethink our whole situation?
Well, aren't you sorry you overreacted in St. Lucia?
What are you talking about, Tad?
I'm saying that it's a waste. Breaking up our affair, it's a waste. As far as Liza's concerned, it's still going on.
I don't believe what I'm
If
hearing.
it's still going on, why give up a good thing?
You admit it was both of us. I didn't force myself onto your reluctant flesh.
I slept with you because I wanted to.
Like mother, like daughter. Liza knows how to get a performer to deliver.
call. Is Jamie's school?
Oh, thanks, Rudy. Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay. Dr. Joe? Yeah. Quiet, everybody, please. And we're rolling in. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hi, welcome to The Cutting Edge. I'm Tad Martin, and today, in the interest of nepotism, as my special guest, I have none other than my father, Dr. Joseph Martin, Chief of Staff at the Pine Valley Hospital. Now, we all know what a living will is. Simply put, in case of a catastrophic illness, you instruct your doctor not to take any heroic action to save your life. In essence, you deny yourself life support. But did you know your doctor is not legally bound to honor your final wishes?
grows old alone now,
Right,
Tad.
Well, I guess we should start from the very beginning. How long have you been practicing?
Since I was